Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. We knew it was coming. The Grey Knights and the Thousand Sons are the next two upcoming codexes, and it seems as though they are getting a campaign box to introduce both to 9th edition, as well as give you some rules to play these two psychic powerhouses against one another. The Hexfire Battle Box is not only a campaign which contains 40 pages of rules and lore and datasheets and crusade rules, but it also gets you a nice little collection of models which includes, presumably, the first and possibly at the moment only place you can grab the brand new models of Castellan Crow and the new Thousand Sons Infernal Master that we saw last week. On the Grey Knights front, coming alongside Castellan Crow is two 5-man Grey Knight squads and a Nemesis Dread Knight. And one of the key things to take away from this is that yes, there are no new Grey Knight Marine models. They are still the same old squat Firstborn style Marines that we know and love. But if you look at Castellan Crow, he is clearly a step up in size and proportions, so that does make me think that even though they aren't likely to be getting the full Primaris treatment, Grey Knights will eventually, maybe not this edition, but eventually be getting a revamp into a slightly taller, more well-proportioned form, which in my book is an incredibly awesome thing. And if you look at Grey Knight Marines now, they do still look fantastic with their detailing and their bling and their insignia. So seeing what GW can do with them with a bit of a revamp and a bit of an upscale is something that I am genuinely really excited to see. The Dread Knight is a nice addition, but I have to say I hate the model. I think they are relatively okay on the tabletop though, so it's not a bad little force to get for you Grey Knight players. It's just, in my opinion, a little bit dull. And I think, to be honest, the same sort of thing goes for the Thousand Sons. The new Infernal Master looks fantastic, and I personally really like the Zangor models that you get along with it, but the Terminators are just kind of I've never really been a big fan of them and their bunny ears. Overall, it just seems like the Thousand Sons part of the kit is okay. Not bad, not great, it's just kind of there. It's nice to get this box with some new models in it, but personally I don't think that you're really going to want to go for this with the intention of just getting those new models. If it was me and I was going to get this box set, it would be to get the Hexfire campaign rules and also get Crow and the Infernal Master. The other stuff is just kind of a little bit extra on top. So if you think the investment of whatever price this box is worth it for the rules and the campaign and those two unique character models, then I definitely think this may be worth it. Or if you know a friend that you can trade the rest of the Grey Knight or the Thousand Sun stuffs for, then it may be worth getting. But if you are hoping to get a solid starter force for either of these factions or get some extra units to add to your existing force, I don't know. I don't know if this is sort of the best way to go about it. I don't think I would be super excited if I was in that position. Personally, I would probably just want to wait and see what the eventual combat patrols are like for each of these armies instead. But on the topic of combat patrols, they usually come alongside or shortly after the codexes, and the article does indeed state that alongside this box, both of these armies are getting brand spanking new codexes, which we did know, but it's nice to have confirmation of that again. It doesn't say when you will be able to get these new books, but it does state that they will tell us about them a little later on. The fact, however, that they say they come alongside this box makes me think that the release will more than likely come along in the same time frame. It's not going to be like the Orcs where you get the box but then the codexes come weeks or months later. I think all of these things, the box and both sets of codexes, are going to come out roughly the same time, letting people get the fancy new models and get the campaign rules and then actually be able to make full use out of those campaigns and those models with their fancy new codexes. I do think, however, that we have a few weeks to wait for this just yet. Kill Team is coming up very soon, and then possibly some more new Age of Sigmar stuff on the horizon, so I could see this being possibly a September release slot, which would fill the gap between August and the Octarius Kill Team stuff and what I imagine will be the full Orc Codex release and the rest of the kits in October. But what do you think of this box? Do you think the contents are any good, or will you be getting this box just to grab a hold of Castellan Crow and the new Thousand Suns HQ? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I will catch you later, guys.